What's up, YouTube? Just did a good chest and tricep workout, did some abs. Still gotta lose this fat. But once I do, I'm gonna be pretty jacked. Alright, so let's talk about gym etiquette. How do you carry yourself at the gym? What do people think of you when they see you at the gym? You know, I really don't care what people think, but I also am very respectful. I'm like Bruce Lee, I'm like water. I walk around people. I always let people in front of me. You know, I just have my headphones on the whole time, so I just flow through people. Some people have their chest out with their lats out, and they want to walk in front of you at the gym very rudely. We all know that person at the gym, right? So just let me tell you how to act at the gym, because I think a lot of people need to know this. I've been going to the gym for 14 years, half my life. I'm 28 years old, and I know a thing or two about the gym. I'm addicted to fitness. I'm addicted to improving myself, you know, in every aspect. I think we all can improve. None of us are perfect. We live in a culture where we accept everything about us, negative or positive, and I don't agree with that. I think everybody has room for improvement. I have fat acceptance, you know. If you're fat, just accept it, bro. Like, yeah, you look good, bro. Yeah, you're not gonna do well in life if you're fat. You're gonna be unhealthy and you're not gonna get women. It's just the way it is. It's biological responses to obesity, you know. I'm not saying I'm perfect, I'm just saying we all have room for improvement, right? No one's perfect. Mr. Olympia, bodybuilder, best bodybuilder on earth isn't perfect. His physique, you know? Everybody has room for improvement, no matter what level you're at. And we should always have that mindset to want to improve. Let's get back to the topic. My ADD is kicking in if you haven't figured that out yet. Gym etiquette. So, let's say a scenario in which you want to use a piece of equipment and someone's using it. What do you think you should do? Me, myself, I wait till they're done. Let them use it. You know, if they're on their phone using the equipment and they're just, you know, talking to someone and they're sitting on it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, that's not right. You know, the gym's not a place to socialize. It's a place for exercise, okay? You know, a little conversation's different. Like, you're like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, just doing some chest and tricep today, bro. Yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. How's the family? Good. You know, normal shit like that lasts like 10 to 20 seconds, that's reasonable. But if you're talking to someone for 5 minutes and there's one piece of equipment, you know, say there's a pec fly thing, and someone's on it and they're just talking to someone for 10 minutes. That's really rude, you know? Other people got to get on with their day as well. Like, seriously, I like doing supersets. So a superset is when you use multiple pieces of equipment or dumbbells. I should just say machines, but equipment works. So I just say I'm doing some decline chest machine. Okay, I rep it out, and then I move to the next thing, move to the next thing. No rest. That's how you build muscle, is just high reps, high volume, get a good pump. You don't have to necessarily go to failure, but it's good. Failure meaning you go until you can't lift anymore, to those that are unaware of failure. Failure is not a bad thing at the gym, it's actually a good thing. You're going till you can't do nothing anymore. You have nothing left in the tank. So yeah, so just be respectful to people in the gym. You know, everybody has the right to be there. I believe Rich Piana made a video about this, you know, back when he was in his early 20s. He was an a-hole. He was saying, he's like, I'm a freaking pro bodybuilder, or he was trying to get pro or something, and you know, he's like, I have more right to this machine than that 80-year-old man. It's like, no, you fucking don't. And he made a video about it. He's like, it benefited him being nice to this person, because later that day, you have to watch the video, but it was beneficial for him to be nice to that person, and ever since then, he respects everybody at the gym. Rich Piana, you know. So everybody has the right to be there. If you pay a gym membership, you have the same right as everybody else who pays a gym membership. That no one has, if you're friggin' the world's strongest man or Mr. Olympia, I don't give a shit who you are. If you're Tyson Fury, the boxer, that guy has every right as the 90-year-old grandma that is doing wrong, exercising wrong, or not knowing what she's doing. It doesn't matter. Everybody has the same right to work out if you pay a gym membership at the gym. So be respectful to everyone. You know, I really don't talk too much to people at the gym. I focus on my workout. That's what I'm there for. I'm not saying don't talk to anyone at the gym. Some people use the gym to make friends or to get a girlfriend or something. That's not me. I'm laser focused on what I'm doing. And, you know, as I said, I'm like Bruce Lee. I flow through the people. It kind of sounds messed up, but I see people as obstacles, and I have to go around them at the gym. I'm not putting my chest out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna walk in front of this guy. That's a real quick way to get confronted in the gym. I want zero confrontation. You know, if someone wants to talk to me, I'll talk to them. I'm not gonna be an asshole and say, no, I'm working out. No, I'll give them the time of day and, you know, give them 5-10 seconds to say hi, and if they have a question, you know, I'll help them out. But most of the time, people are just minding their own business and in the gym. So don't. What was I gonna say? God damn it, I just forgot. Don't. Okay, so be respectful. Everybody has the right to, you know, equipment. If you pay a gym membership, you know, I suggest you be like me and just flow like water around people at the gym. If you really are there to improve yourself and to make gains, to get a good workout, to get those endorphins running, because going to the gym is better than any drug. Once you're freaking in the zone and you've been going to the gym consistently for weeks and months and years, that's when you're in the zone. And I need to get back to that. I'm nothing compared to what I'm going to be in a year. I just, you know, got my own apartment. I have less stress, less responsibilities. So I'm gonna really focus on, you know, bodybuilding and arm wrestling to my maximum. My goal is to be the best. And that ain't gonna happen if you don't put in the work and work harder than everybody else. What else can I say about the gym? So, and if you're shy about going to the gym, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about what people think. You know, we all start somewhere. Just get in there and start doing it. If you're new, you know, I'd say start 3 days a week. Every other weekday is how you start going to the gym. And do some chest and tricep. You know, if you don't know what that is, these guys and these guys. So pressing movements, you pull down movements with the rope, the overhead, you know, movements. I'm not going to get really into specifics of exercises. That's not what this video is about. It's more about gym etiquette. But let's talk about like new people going to the gym too, because they don't know gym etiquette. And this is why I'm making this video, because I think a lot of people can benefit from it, and a lot of people don't know how to act in the gym. So just be respectful and focus on your workout. You know, you're there for a reason. Don't be that person just sitting on your phone on a piece of equipment. It's all good if you know, someone texts you and you look at it for, I'd say no more than 5 to 10 seconds. Don't be on your phone for more than 5 to 10 seconds if you really want to be a respectful gym goer. yeah, if you get a text or whatever, just reply or whatever. And then if you want to change, I wear headphones at the gym, keeps me laser focused on my workout. So I'll just, if I don't like a song, switch it real quick and maybe like, get some few songs to go after that. The next ones, what is that called? I forget. And like on your playlist, you just like, I have Spotify, so you can like choose what songs you're gonna listen to next. But no more than 10 seconds, maximum 20 seconds, you should be on your phone if you're on a piece of equipment. If you're just standing, don't be in people's ways either. Like, don't stand in the middle of the aisle and just go on your phone for a long time. That's kind of disrespectful. What else can I talk about? Gym. So let's talk about the new people going to the gym. So start 3 days a week and just have like a chest and tricep day, a back and bicep day, and a shoulder day. I wouldn't even do legs when you're starting off. That's just me, but just focus on your upper body. That's what men like to build anyway. I'm really starting to try to work out my legs. I was trying to stay in a certain weight class for arm wrestling. That's why I have not been training legs. So they are a little skinny, whatever. They're growing. What else? And gradually increase, the work capacity in the gym if you're new. I would do like 2-3 sets, in the beginning. If you're brand new, haven't lifted a weight in your life, just go till it starts hurting a little bit and then push a couple more, 2-3 more after it starts hurting. That's a good way to start. And just go 3 days a week, and eventually I would try to go 5 days a week. Optimally, that's what you should do. I mean, you could go 7 days a week. I think a rest day is necessary. So maybe just like 6 days a week eventually, but build up to it. The number one thing is being consistent. Even if you go 1 day a week, every week you go 1 day to start. I would try to go more than 1 day though. Maybe, 2 to 3 days minimum. A week you should start. And just focus on 2 body parts maximum when you're starting. And the shoulder's a complex muscle. You go, front delt, front raises will do that, and then side delt, rear delt, and traps. That's what shoulders are. There's plenty of information about training. This is not really what that's about. I eventually want to start, talking about arm wrestling specific, because that's my real passion. So that in this channel, you'll learn more about arm wrestling specific training instead of just bodybuilding. There's a lot of information out there for bodybuilding. Just, look it up on YouTube. And let's think. The gym is for everyone, don't be an asshole. Try to flow like water through the gym. Don't walk in front of people. There's, I've never had a conflict with anyone at the gym because I'm very respectful. If you're walking in front of people constantly, asking people if they're going to be done with their equipment soon, that's very annoying. Especially people that are really focused on their workout. They don't want someone asking them when they're going to be done, Like, can I work in with you? I think that's disrespectful too, And just wait your turn. Oh yeah, here we go. So, say you want to do bench press, and there's one bench press in the gym, and this guy's been on it for a long time. Instead of asking him when he's going to be done, be creative. Do some push-ups until he's done. Go get some dumbbells and do flies or presses with the dumbbells. That's a really good way to actually teach yourself how to learn different pieces of equipment when you're doing the same thing over and over, is to just have someone be on it and be like, okay, that guy's on there, so I'm going to do this instead. And you kind of teach yourself that way too, through trial and error. if you're doing a new exercise, I would just start out slow and light, you know, especially when you're new. Is everything. I started curling 12-pound dumbbells when I was 14. I was 100, and I just had tonsil surgery, so I actually lost 10 pounds from where I was. I was 120 at 6'1", 6'1", 120 pounds. And I had tonsil surgery, cut out my tonsils. It was very painful. I really had trouble eating because when you swallow, it's like knives stabbing your neck when you're swallowing. It's horrible. And I lost 10 more pounds, so I was 110 pounds, 6'1", when I was 14. And, you know, my dad was a bodybuilder, so he started teaching me how to lift, and I was interested in it. I was always admired my dad's strength. I'm like, I saw how other men respected him because he was strong and muscular. And I'm like, I want to be like that, you know? I don't know what it's like to have a dad that's a weakling. I just don't know. My dad is a beast. And, you know, I always admired his strength. So when I was 14, I asked him, you know, to show me the ropes. Well, how do I do this? And you know, I started by myself when I was 14 for like about 6 months in my apartment gym. You know, 12-pound dumbbells I started. My arms were like my wrists. You know, it's just a freaking skeleton. And, you know, I caught the bug quick. I saw pumping iron with Arnold and Sergio and Katz and Lou Ferrigno. And I'm like, wow, I want to look like that. Heck yeah. You know, you're not going to look like that unless you have a little steroids or testosterone. But, you know, naturally you can improve much more than you can imagine. I'm 100% natural right now. I have tried stuff in the past. Wasn't for me. Started losing my hair. And I want to keep that until I get a girlfriend or wife someday and have a family. Then I don't know. I like being natural, and I'm still progressing, so there's no point into getting, you know, into that stuff. But to each their own, you know. If you want to do it through a doctor or however you want to do it, it's up to you. But just know there's side effects, and you're not going to keep it when you get off it. You're going to go a little less than where you started. It actually detracts because you have to rebuild your natural testosterone. And I'll tell you guys how to rebuild your natural testosterone after getting off stuff like that, because I've done that. And I had the testosterone of an 80-year-old man when I got off for months. And I just, yeah, it's just, if you want to get on, you have to stay on. That's what I recommend. But you can get your testosterone back, and my testosterone is actually higher now than before I took stuff. Because there's natural remedies. There's a lot of BS testosterone boosters. Like, I don't think D-aspartic acid works. Tribulus doesn't work. Maybe for some people it does, not for me. DHEA works. You have to take a lot. You know, talk to your doctor and all that crap. Disclaimer. You know, talk to your doctor before you take any supplement, right? Gotta do that, right? But DHEA, watch Leroy Colbert. Leroy Colbert was the first man to build 21-inch arms naturally, and he did it with DHEA. But yeah, talk to your doctor and all that. I was taking 600 milligrams of DHEA a day, and I felt like I was on testosterone. Because I tried testosterone before, and you feel just like that. I mean, you have to take it for like a month, and then you're like, your vascularity, your pump, your progression is just going up. And, you know, there's other testosterone boosters. We'll get into that in another video. But this is really about gym etiquette and just starting off in the gym. And I think even people that have been going to the gym for years need to know this information because they're very disrespectful, you know, to other people, and maybe unintentionally, maybe intentionally, who knows? You know, in this life, I think, why would you want to increase suffering? Everybody's suffering to some degree already. Why would you want to increase that? Like, what do you gain? You really enjoy making other people suffer? Just like my previous video, like, people that are assholes based on what car you drive, like, I don't get it. I try to mitigate the amount of suffering for myself and other people around me and animals as much as I possibly can. I think everyone should do that. And let's think about what else. So, gym etiquette. Re-racking weights. That's a big one, okay? If you're piling up dumbbells, say you get 50-pound dumbbells, pump it out, you're doing chest, you know, you're on the bench, and you know, you get 70s, you get 80s, and you just keep piling them at your feet. First of all, it's a good way to get hurt because you could trip over them, other people could trip. It's just, that's one thing. And then it's just very rude to just grab multiple dumbbells, you know, put them back. I don't get why you have to have 50s and 70s and 80s, and you know, just put your weights back. Use one set of weights at a time. If you're using 2 arms, you know, get 2 dumbbells, put it back. Get, you know, if you're doing a drop set, which is when you get, you know, increasingly lighter weight when you get fatigued, you know, curl your 50s. When you get fatigued, put them back. Get the 35s. You know, keep going. Put them back. You don't have to have a pile of dumbbells there. And you should always put your weights back. Like, you're gonna make enemies real quick at the gym if you don't put your weights back. Most people know this, and this is like a common sense one, you know, putting your weights back, but it's a big deal. So I wouldn't use multiple dumbbells, maybe 2 pairs of dumbbells. But there's other people at the gym. It's like, use one piece of equipment at a time. If the gym's kind of empty, you can use multiple pieces of equipment and you could leave the weight on there. Yes, it's common sense. Like, you have to have common sense. If the gym is, say it's a pretty decent sized gym and there's 10 people in there and they're all doing different body parts than you, you could do whatever you want for chest. You know, you can use 3-4 different pieces of equipment because no one else is gonna use it, you know? But at the same time, you know, you jump to this one, jump to that one. But don't do that if the gym's packed. You know, if the gym's packed, pack popping. But gym's packed, use one piece of equipment at a time. That's just common sense. Maybe it's not. That's why I'm telling you guys this. I'm actually doing pretty good. I thought I would talk about like a few points, but as I think about things, you know, it comes to me. What else? Re-racking, be respectful to people, walk around people. Don't use multiple pieces of equipment if the gym's packed. If the gym there's not a lot of people, you can use multiple pieces of equipment at a time. Make sure you re-rack the weights when you're done. You know, that's pretty much it, I would say. So yeah, just that's how you are nice and polite and respectful in the way you should be at a gym. Talk to you guys next time.